What is up, homies? My name is Felix and I'm here back again with another video for you all today. So recently a thought popped in my mind about how much we rely on plugins as producers. Whether it's stock plugins or $500 plugins, instrument plugins, effects plugins, we use plugins on pretty much everything we do. So obviously this begs the question, can you make a good sounding track without using any plugins at all? Well, in this video here today, we're gonna find out. So make sure you guys go check out my Instagram and my SoundCloud along with the playlist of songs I produced, my beat store, Discord, all that stuff. Go check it out if you'd like to do so. And now let's get into this video. Alright, so here we are inside FL Studio, and step one here is going to be very painful for me to do. Unfortunately, we do have to delete the soft clipper because we cannot have any plugins at all, and Fruity Soft Clipper is a plugin. So I don't really know exactly what type of beat I want to make here. I definitely know that I'm going to use a couple sounds from my brand new drum kit, which is going to be actually, drum roll please, a funk kit. I know how some of you guys like your funk, and this is going to be a drum kit specifically tailored towards that genre, but also you definitely don't need to use it for just funk. You can use it for whatever other stuff you want. Here's a preview of some of the sounds. A very cool preview there, but stay tuned for that because that will be dropping very soon. Anyways, I think I may actually record a little guitar, possibly from my phone, from my cellular device. You know what? Yeah, let's just do that first. Look at this right here. You guys remember this? It's been a minute since I've tickled the strings a little bit, but we're gonna see what we can come up with here. Guitar off the phone vibe. Let's go. Pull up the classic voice memos, and then we just start recording this thing. Okay, that should be fine. Let's see how it sounds. Okay, honestly, that right there is good. The way I kind of get these recordings from my phone to my computer is I just put them in Dropbox and they're pretty much good to go. The one unfortunate thing though is that you have to convert them. Normally I'll just search up like M4A to MP3 converter because for whatever reason Apple is like, yeah, let's make all of the audio recordings for Apple just a file that no one else uses and is compatible with literally nothing else at all. I don't really know where to put this, honestly. Put it over here. Alright, so I just added it to my Dropbox. Now I have to go and convert the file. Naturally, since we don't have a soft clipper, we're going to need to take it easy on the volumes here and make sure nothing goes above 0 because we don't want to go deaf or possibly just destroy our headphones. Right now, I'm not going to be worried about stretching it to tempo or anything. I'm just going to try to put a few drums on this thing and see how they sound. Oh yikes, I forgot, I don't have a soft clipper on. If you normally use a soft clipper, it's very weird to get used to the idea of like not being able to blast the volume of every sound that you have on here. Alright, so we've got a hi-hat, we've got a little rim type sound. I'm going to bring in a kick from my funk drum kit, coming soon to theaters near you. And I'm just going to keep it pretty simple on the drums for now, nothing too crazy, but later on we'll probably add some percussion sounds and other little crazy little stuff. One thing I'm also going to do here is take the hi-hats and shift them over just a little bit, and that's just going to give it a little swing and give it a kind of a messier feel. And the volumes are going over 0 a little bit, so what I'm going to do is just Control L and then bring all these bad boys down. A nice thing about the kicks like the ones in my brand new funk drum kit that will be coming soon, I decided to soft clip everything beforehand so that it still hits hard, even without having the soft clipper on there. Alright, so we got a little bassist going on here. It's very strange to think about the fact that I'm not going to be able to add reverb or EQ or anything to any of these things. So it's going to be a very dry sounding beat, but that's quite alright. Since we're not using plugins, I think it's fitting to use a couple samples here. There's this one little break thing. It's just like a little filter drum pattern thing. Kind of cool. I think just add some nice texture in there, so we're just gonna... And then for the bass line on this, you may be wondering, what is this guy gonna do for the bass line? And I have an answer for you. I don't know, actually. Okay, so what I'm gonna do for the bass line is there's a couple little just bass one-shots. I have to find the drum kit, but it's in some drum kit. Okay, I actually have no idea where that drum kit is, so I may have to do that possibly off camera. But the one thing that I did think of, I'm gonna see if there's any of my own samples that I've made that I can take like one note from. There we go. That's the kind of thing I was looking for. Technically, if I find the pitch of this, I'm gonna have to use a plugin either way. Edit in Pitch Corrector, it's gonna open up New Tone. Edit in Audio Editor, it will open up Edison. So that's kind of out of the question. I guess we just have to kind of wing it. I'm trying to just have this whole sample only have this little note right in here, this one. And the way I'm doing it is just moving the sample start up so that it lines up with where that note is. However, it's taking such a long time. But what I wanted to do was just have that first little note that I have be whatever pitch that was, and then pitch it down once this second bar comes in right here. Honestly, there's not really much else to do at this point because we're not gonna mix it. Well, the only mixing we're gonna do is just leveling, which we've kind of already done a little bit. But we're also not gonna master it or anything because that would require plugins. The one thing I will do though is add maybe a couple more drum sounds because obviously this is a very simple beat right now, so we gotta spice it up like in some possible way. But yeah, honestly, I don't really know what else I can do from this point because anything else that I would add to this beat, I would just use plugins for. I guess if you wanted to go real crazy with this, you could try to replicate some of the effects plugins, but in real life. If you want to get some reverb or delay, you could just go inside of a tunnel or like go into your bathroom and get some reverb or something. So yeah, honestly, I think that pretty much does it for me in this video here today. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I think we've answered the question here, can you make a good beat without using plugins? No. No, I'm sure you can, however, it's very difficult to do, and it's just really not going to have the same kind of quality as any other song you would make using normal methods. You're definitely not going to be able to get any tracks up to the volume standard of like Spotify and Apple Music and stuff like that, and also everything just sounds better with like reverb and a little bit of EQ and some delay and stuff like that. So if you don't have that, it just sounds very dry, very boring. But yeah, like I said, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys go check out my Instagram and my SoundCloud down in the description below, along with the playlist of songs I produce, Beat Store, Discord, all that stuff. Go check it out if you'd like to do so. And I'll see you guys next time.